Hey, it's Alice. Welcome to my channel. So this video is for anyone and everyone who is doing a self-tape and you have no idea what to do. Because I have been in your position. I remember when I first had to do a self-tape, I had no idea how to do it, nothing at all. I was like, what even is a self-tape? I was at that level of not knowing anything. And so I thought I'd create this video for anyone who's struggling, who needs a bit of help with the self-tapes, just to get the basic information of what you need, just the equipment and everything. And so this video is literally, like the title says, self-taping the basics. And so if you want to know how to self-tape, please keep watching. So tip number one is to have a blank wall. And this behind me, it ain't blank, so blank wall behind me. So it doesn't necessarily have to be white, it can be like any color. I guess if you can get a nice blank background, you can get, I know, sheets that you can pull down, but that's quite high tech. And so just try and find a blank place on the wall where you can do a self-tape. It's just for the casting directors to not be distracted from anything behind you. I know in my other setting, you can see my pets behind me, like the paintings and everything. And they'll probably be looking more at the pets than at my performance. So you don't want that. You don't want anything to distract them. You want a nice blank canvas behind you. And then all the focus can be all on you. And so tip number two is lighting. And so what I have at the moment is I've got two windows. And so I've got quite a lot of natural light hitting my face. So the picture quality, I think, I'm just looking at the monitor, it's looking quite alright. It's looking okay. But if you don't have this, I normally use like literally my bedside table lamp or something, or another lamp. It literally just get all the lighting you have at your home, just bring it and just shine it on your face, just so the casting directors and the directors can see your face. Because if you're just like in darkness, they won't be able to see your performance at all. Lighting definitely does help with a self-tape. And so I can show you what I normally have. I'm just gonna quickly get it. I don't know if you can see this. So I've got a glowing ball. So this is a bedside lamp. And so literally whatever lighting you have, get. And so I'm gonna put this on the desk here. And so it creates like a nice little glow situation. And so literally just try and really light up your face. But the thing I use for my YouTube is actually, I'll show it to you. This bad boy here is literally like this whole like oh my hair, this whole prop stand thing. Yeah, and it's just, you know, really illuminates my face, which you want. You don't want to be in shadow at all. And I'll plug it in and I'll show you the difference between the two. Let me turn off the light, this light. So this is me without any lighting. It's just natural light and the main light in the room. This is me with all the lighting I have, all the lighting equipment I have. You can get, I guess you can get a ring light if you really want to invest in some good lighting. But I know some casting directors don't like, you know how the ring light has, you get those rings, literal rings on your eyes, the reflection. Some casting directors don't really like that. And so just try and get like a natural light here and there. But definitely get as many lamps you can just to illuminate your face. But definitely if you can, have some natural lighting as well. Do it in front of a window if possible. And if you're doing it at night, definitely invest, try and really brighten up the room. And so that's another tip, lighting. Invest in a cheap tripod. And so I've got my camera on a tripod at the moment, and that was actually quite cheap. I think it was like £20 from Amazon. The one I normally use is this one here. It also came with a phone holder thing, but this is another one that I've attached to the tripod. And so literally really easy to use. You just stick your phone in and then you can prop it up anywhere, prop it up on a stand, prop it up on a pile of books or whatever. And then it'll be just a really nice steady shot. Because I find when my friends are filming me, and even if you're really steady and still and you're resting your hands on like the back of a chair, you still wobble just a tiny bit if you get like your family members or whoever. But definitely if you don't have a tripod and you have, you know, family members or friends that can film for you, you can definitely get them to film it. But I would recommend to get a really good tripod, but cheap, and it'll just do wonders and it would make the whole self-tape better because it just, the video won't be wobbling around. But I got another tripod because as you can see this one's like Yeah, that's not good. I don't like this. I don't know why I've kept this. I need to throw this away. I'll definitely link all the equipment I use in the description below in case you want to take a look, check it out. These smaller investments will really pay off altogether. So don't go like completely out of budget. This was only 20 quid and so it wasn't too expensive. And lighting, literally just get desk lamp, bedside table lamps, or whatever you can find, natural light. You don't have to buy the ring lights and everything. You don't necessarily need them. So that's tip number 3. Invest in a good, cheap tripod. So you can film on your phone and it's really simple, really easy to use. I'm sure many of you have smartphones that has a camera that's pretty good quality and it's absolutely 100% okay to film on your phone. Absolutely. If you don't have a smartphone or good camera quality, you can get a good quality camera that is a reasonable price and you can invest in that if you don't have a smartphone or an iPhone or anything. I'm sure a lot of people do have smartphones and iPhones that you can film on, and so that's all you need. That's literally all you need is your phone to film on. And so this is literally all the equipment you need to film off a self-tape. So shall we list it off? A blank wall, we got some lighting, good old tripod with a phone holder and your phone. That is literally all you need to film a self-tape. But yeah, that concludes the video. I hope you've learned something from it. The one thing I would say take away from this, definitely invest in getting a cheap tripod to film on. Lighting, you have. Camera, if you have a smartphone, you will have. But yeah, definitely invest in getting a cheap tripod. It's worth the money. It's like this one, I don't know, I think this was £15 and the one I'm filming on now was like 20. If you did like this video, if you like the content I'm bringing to you, please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you have any other questions about filming a self-tape, comment them down below and I will get back to them as soon as I can. Subscribe to my channel and I will see you again.